Tonight, a crowning of a champion could happen here in the Sim Racing Authority PC Master Race Series. The question is, will Kyle Putz be able to do it? Chris Scallop here to the booth with you. Welcome back to For Racers Only TV. Tonight, we are live here at the Phoenix International Raceway for 120 laps in the PC Master Race Series. The trucks here from Sim Racing Authority. Putz entering this race a 16-point lead over Bobby Cheney. Looks like there will be 14 or 15 trucks in this race. So basically, if Kyle Putz can finish ahead of Bobby Cheney tonight, the championship should be his, all but his, this evening as the trucks begin to grid right now. And we're going to have to do some adjusting here on the screen, so you're going to have to bear with me here for a second. But you see the trucks are gridding. We'll put that down there. The SRA TV logo can stay there. But we're getting ready to grid here. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's race. Derek Bordeaux will be on the pole. Excuse me. Aaron Davis going to start second. Meester Beach going to be in row number 2 alongside Marcus Richardson. Seth DeMerchant, Nick Caressel, row 3. Bobby Cheney, Mark Newland, row 4. Austin Roberts, Justin Gable, row 5. Kyle Putz, Connor Anton, row 6. Nick Northrup and Nathan Hagar. See if they get in here and are able to grid, but if so, they will be able to go here in just a few minutes. Bobby's talking to the guys, and I'm trying to clear my throat still. And I said, we're going to get ready for something unique tonight. Now, as you know, some of us are fans of the old school racing. As you know, Kyle, with the setup we have with the Daytona 500, we're using the old CBS ticker for that. That was created by Chris Seymour in iRacing. Well, Chris actually came up with another ticker, not recently, but this is one of his packages he had with the old ones. And that's what we're going to bring back tonight. Which one is it, though? You will see it right before we go green. I will place it on the screen and let you enjoy it. So that'll be coming up here very shortly as the trucks get ready to grid here in just a few minutes here at the Phoenix International Raceway. Hopefully enjoying your Sunday evening, though. We got a lot of great racing here for you. If you haven't had a chance to watch a race at Phoenix yet, you're going to hear very shortly. As soon as these trucks decide they want to roll off. Looks like all the trucks will grid. And if I'm counting this right, I'm seeing 15 trucks. So that'll mean all Putz needs to do is finish ahead of Bobby Cheney. And the championship should be his, depending on how many show up next week. In the final race of the season. There you see the trucks getting ready to go. Obviously, that'll update here very shortly once we go racing. As I mentioned, no pace car is going to pull off 120 laps of racing here at Phoenix. It is the second to last race in the truck series for the PC Master Race Series. We're green in Phoenix. Off my screen. Bordeaux going to lead lap 1. Aaron Davis there in second. Avano on for third as Beach is going to try to hold off Marcus Richardson. Actually, it appears that only 14 trucks started this race. I stand corrected. Bobby Cheney going to slide past Nick Caressel. There is Bobby. Bobby right now in the 6th position. Kyle Putz back in 12th right now. So Kyle just protecting the points right now. It would be a 10-point lead if this race were to finish right now. racing here right off the bat, though, as 3 laps are in the books. One truck spinning off to the bottom there. I thought I saw some smoke. Everybody appears to be okay, though. Justin Gable going to go by Connor Anton there. That's a battle for the 9th position. Move Gable up a spot. Carresso looks like a little bit of rear end damage here. Connor going to go back to the bottom. A little bit of blinking involved there. A little blinker fluid can't spin. Somebody's spinning. It's Aaron Davis. Caution is out for the first time. Yeah, it was Aaron Davis. Aaron running up there to 2nd position right in front of Marcus. Back end's going to come around on him. And he goes a spinning. A simple 360. And caution number 1 on the track. Yeah, it looks like Nathan Hagar is taking his truck behind the wall here early. And Gable, Putt's going to stay out. Putt's going to try to lead a lap. Not able to, though. Gable will, though. See what everybody does here. Pit stops. Looks like 2 tires for Marcus. He's gone. He's going to win the race off pit road pretty easily. An 8-second stop for Marcus. Everybody else looks like 4 tires. Bordeaux, Caressel. Looks like the fastest stop going to go to Marcus. With the 2 tire, other than that, a 13.9 it looks like from Mr. Beach. So let's talk with our contenders real quick here. Let's go to our first one, as he actually is going to stay out here and restart 2nd. We'll pull Kyle Putz down here. Kyle Putz, Chris Scallon, the SRA TV booth. I know you got 1 to go, but your strategy here going to green?
I just wanted to stay out, lead the lap, get the extra bonus point. I figured I was riding at 13th. I'll lead the lap and then, fall back or whatever and get back to the safety of being last in line. But apparently I didn't see that coming where Gable would stay out. We'll recuperate and hopefully make it safely to the back again.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Kyle Putz there. I don't know if that's my issue or not having the team speak there, but we'll see what happens. We get to go back to racing here. Lap number 8, and as you know, Sim Racing Authority rules, you can restart whenever you want. Race car's off. And back to racing. Gable takes off now. Let's see if Putz can lead that lap like he said. Mark Newland to the bottom, 3 wide. Where the heck did he come from? Wow. Oh, and Putz crosses over. Newland's going to lead this lap. And it looks like Connor Anton's taking his truck behind the wall. This is going to help Putz out. Now Putz gets to the lead. Can he get to the line and make a lead change? He will. Putz leads a lap. And now Bordeaux going to go by for second. Here comes Marcus. Scattered everywhere here. 10 laps in. Well, it said that Connor Anton was behind the wall, but he's back there in the back. That must be a mistake or something there. Must have glitched up on the deal. It happens. So getting used to it. And Bordeaux going to go to the bottom inside. And he will pass Kyle Putt. So Bordeaux to the lead now. Another lead change. Here come the 4 fresh tires. And caution out for the second time. I have no clue where it is. I don't see anything happening here. See if we can find it somewhere. Oh, right there, Connor Anton. Go sideways. That must be it right there. So Connor Anton looks like he'll bring out the second caution here at lap number 13. And more trucks coming to pit road. This time Marcus is going to stay out. It looks like Marcus and Cheney going to stay out. The rest on pit road here. 2 tires from Bordeaux. He pulls away. DeMerchant 2 tires. He pulls away. Looks like everybody else is going to go with 4 tires and fuel. So Nathan Hagar will get the wave around. He'll be 3 laps down now. I see he's the only truck a lap down. So then let's pull the other championship contender down. As we are joined by Bobby Cheney up here in the booth. Bobby, Chris Scally, the SRA TV booth. Get a copy?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, Bobby's second right now. I know the challenge is up for you. Looks like we at first thought we had 1 or 2 trucks drop out, but they are still in it. Right now with 14 in the race. You were 16 back. You're 17 back now with Putt's getting that bonus point, though things change here and there throughout the race since you're running second now. Talk about what you need to do to get yourself into a position to even attempt to have a championship run in the next race.
I pretty much need Kyle to finish dead last, and I'm going to have to contend for the win. I mean, it's a pretty big gap, you know. It's technically, I need full race points here this race to at least have a decent shot next week. But, you know, all I can do is run, and, you know, I'm trying to run pretty aggressive here and just see what happens. You know, the cards will fall where they may. But we'll give it a shot. Just need a lot of help. But, hey, we're having fun out here.
That's all that matters. Having a little good time there and running in a second position. How's the truck handling so far?
Truck's pretty good. It's just hard to pass here. A little loose off, but we can deal with that. It's just a matter of the tires don't wear much at all over time. You know, first part of the run, so that's why I stayed out. Ain't got anything to lose. We got to go for it, but it should be entertaining.
All right, my friend. Well, good luck, and we'll see what happens in about 100 laps.
All right, Chris.
Bobby Cheney, your other contender for the championship, as I messed that up. Let's try this again. Let me get him back up there. There you go. And we'll go back racing with Marcus Richardson, your leader, at lap number 16. And Marcus takes off. We're back to racing. Marcus going to pull away into the lead. Bobby Cheney to second. Bordeaux right there at third. You see 2 trucks behind Derek. There is Kyle Putz, your points leader. Oh, Connor hanging it out there back there. Able to save it. And caution out again. Third time. Not sure who this one is for. Potentially Aaron Davis again. Oh, it's Connor. And Aaron. Connor gets tagged. You see the contact right there. Let's go on board. If I can. Where is his onboard? There we go. On board with Connor Anton here. That is never good. Now Connor on pit road going to get the damage fixed. And a third caution in the first 19 laps. And now, let's see if everyone went to pit road or not. It looks like Marcus is going to stay out again. But everybody else to pit road. DeMerchant's in. Aaron Davis in. Austin Roberts. Gable on pit road. Putz back on pit road. Connor going to get that damage fixed. Northrop in also. Caution number 3 on the track here at Phoenix. Let's talk about the upcoming schedule on the way. Monday, we will have the special series from Sim Racing Authority coming up for you. The B car at Chicago. We'll run that race tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully, if I get home in time with no issue, we'll have that broadcast for you. That'll lead into the Gen 6 race tomorrow night, presented by Llama Dog Racing from Richmond International Raceway. Tuesday, there will be nothing. I made a mistake earlier, got my schedule mixed up. Tuesday, there will not be anything on the air. I actually will not be here Tuesday because I actually am going to be calling a basketball game on the radio. So I get to do that Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, I'll be back here. We'll get the JTT series from USRC. We'll run their race from Richmond, or not Richmond, but Homestead a couple nights ago. And then pending on the attendance, we will run the USRC Truck Series from Texas this week, I believe we are at. So we'll see how that works out. So a lot of racing to go as we get ready for the Daytona 500 coming up next Sunday here on For Racers Only TV. Let's see if we can get into a rhythm here. 98 laps to go. There you go. Marcus going to take off back to racing. Everybody clean through turn 3 this time around. Cheney right there in second. The battle's on for third. Bordeaux underneath Newland. Now Bordeaux. Whoa, he tried to get second. Bobby, what a block. Connor Anton and Aaron Davis back here having fun with each other, it appears. Check back here with Connor and Aaron. Watch this a little bit. Looks like cooler heads will prevail. Oh, and Nick Caressel's around now. But no caution. We're still green. Tough break for Nick. Yeah, chance to. We'll go back and see that replay, but it looks like Nick just lost it off before and slammed that inside wall pretty hard. So Bordeaux up to second. Bobby Cheney third. Mr. Beach there in fourth. Mark Newland, your top 5. So we ride with third place Bobby Cheney. Trucks are definitely loose out here. Mark is continuing to lead. Let's look back here at 5th place. Kyle Putz, your points leader. Kyle under attack is behind him. Nick Northrop battling Mark Newland for 6th. Northrop with a pretty good run right now into 54. And 96 with a little bit of left rear damage. Didn't know how that got there. There's been 29 laps on the board here at Phoenix. Oh, Gable! He loses on the back straight away. And not sure if caution is out or not. It appears that it is. Caution out for the 4th time. That man right there, Justin Gable. Let's go back and look. Taylor Swift having some issues off turn 4. We'll watch all the way from turn 4 here. Right there behind Northrop. Comes out the corner. There's the back end just sliding around on him. And of course, he's going to blame me for this because it seems like he tells me every time I broadcast, he spins. So he'll probably blame me as we have pit stops again. Everybody on pit road. Caressa misses pit stop a little bit there. A 12. Oh, the timer stopped. Never mind. Race on pit road. Mark is going to get it. Looks like some 14s and 15s across the board. Oh, no. I missed Bobby Cheney. Cheney with a 14.5 wins the race on pit road. So Cheney going to be the leader. And there's the bonus point for Bobby now. So we're even. Appreciate you guys watching us this evening. Tonight doing something a little different. Normally we have our regular ticker up there at the top, but tonight decided to put a little old school into the race. Again, as I've talked to a gentleman, Chris Seymour, who found in the forums, put some old school tickers up. As you know, we're using one for the Daytona 500, and I decided, you know what, let me go put the other one up tonight. So this is the other one you're seeing. If you remember back in the days, to those late 90s and even the 2000, you might remember that ticker there in the top left corner. Bobby's going to take the outside lane. He's got Kyle Putz right there in third. So right now, if this race were to end, it would be about a 10-point lead for Bobby Cheney over Kyle Putz in the points. Or the other way around, Kyle over Bobby. But as they say, we still got 86 laps to go here in this race after the fourth caution. Pace car pulls off. Bobby can take off whenever he wants here. There he goes. Like Nick Northrup had an issue with the wall almost there. And look at the Merchant to the bottom. 3 wide. Anton slides up in front of Northrup. And now the Merchant to the inside, looking for position. This is a battle for 6th. Anton's already been in a couple issues. He's had some problems with Aaron Davis. Like Aaron Davis is taking his truck behind the wall, so unfortunately the guy started outside pole with some issues. And racing all the way around here is puts now or make that Connor Anton looking to the bottom of DeMerchant. Back there you see Caressel and Gable battling. Marcus Richardson back there. And Caresso's loose. Marcus up the middle. Oh, beach, beach, beach. There's 3 wide everywhere here. Caresso, that's not a good angle. Well, he made it work though. We look up here, change for the lead. Derek Bordeaux to the front in the 4. Pardo, Cheney, Putz, Newland, Roberts. Now your top 5. You look back here, this battle here. Marcus Richardson and Nick Northrup battling for 8th. Oh, the Merchant almost lost it. But able to use that dog leg into the corner. And Austin Roberts going to be on the outside 3 wide here. This is not a situation you want to be in. Wild racing back here in mid-pack. Marcus going to clear Connor Anton. Move him up to 6th. Anton having some blinking issues. Your top 4 pretty much spread out. This is where the racing is right here. Anton going to pull over with the blinking issues he's having and let everybody go. The man on the move right now, Marcus Richardson. Trying to get that 33-4 position. Oh, Marcus, hold on there. .45 laps in the book here out of the 120. As I look, this is one of the best battles on the track, but this is the best right here. Austin Roberts back here, Justin Gable, Nick Carresso, Connor Anton. All this for 9th and farther back. Roberts, he's been in the wall a little bit. As Nick Northrup is taking his truck by the wall, Roberts is spinning. And I do not think caution is out. Let's see what happened to Austin real quick. Just loses the back end and edges the wall, but it's harder actually in the rear there. Tough situation for the 12, but we stay green. Well, let's go back to this battle here for 5th as Marcus to the inside of the Merchant. And he will take the 5th spot away, so move Marcus to the top 5. That's all about 5 seconds back from the lead. As we watch this now, Gable versus Anton. Yeah, Anton with some left front damage now. I don't know if that's still from the contact with Aaron Davis or not. Oh, Anton loose. Able to hold on to her. Nice save there. Mark Newland been able to get past the Merchant now. Actually, that's Marcus going past Mark. So Newland's starting to fall back a little bit now. Good racing going on here as Marcus works his way through the field. There's the Merchant as we pick up that battle with Mr. Beach. Oh, the Merchant spinning. That will bring the caution out. Maybe. Yeah, it is out. Okay, I was going to say. See what happened to the Merchant off of 4 here. He almost lost it right there. Merchant's going to come off of 4 there, just lose the back end. Keeps it out of the wall, so good job on his part. But caution out as pit stops will happen. Here we go, race off pit road. It's going to be Bordeaux. Pretty even pit stops across the board, a 13.9 for Gable. Looks like Putz is going to beat Cheney off of pit road. Marcus and then Mark Newland going to be your top 5. Let's talk about the upcoming schedule here. As we get ready, Homestead next Sunday. That's right, we'll have a Florida doubleheader. You can call it a Daytona 500, and then follow that up with the Homestead race. Sunday night, we'll crown a champion. If we don't tonight, right now puts the 17-point lead, as I mentioned, in this race over Cheney. And with Kyle ahead of Bobby, this championship could be all but wrapped up. Cheney needs to get it down to, I would say, roughly 12, 11 points, maybe to even have a chance. Next week, and I'm just kind of going off of the turnout normally for the Sim Racing Authority races. If we can get a good turnout next week at Homestead, then there could be a legit chance for Bobby to get it. So it is safe to say right now, Justin Gable, David Shutt, Nick Northrup, Caressel, those guys pretty much eliminated. It's down to 2 horses here for this championship. Now, we didn't get a chance to talk to Kyle, and I don't think we're at 1 to go yet, so let's try to get him back down here and talk to him again. Let me see if they go 1 to go here. Yep, they're going 1 to go, so we're going to hold off on the conversation and wait. Here we go. Pace car going to pull off. And we'll go back to racing lap number 57. 3 laps shy of halfway. Here in the Diamond in the Desert. Bordeaux at the start. He's gone. Green flag. Just off of turn number 2. Look at this mess. Good to see Mr. Wayne Taylor watching us this evening, by the way. A little shout out. Mark Newland there would set the Merchant to battle for 7th. Not able to get it. Everybody else pretty much single file except for Connor Anton, who's trying to work his way back through the field. Had some blinker fluid issues. Trying to take the 9th position away from Gable and see if he can get it. Oh, slide job engaged. Oh, that was close. Meanwhile, for 2nd, Marcus to the bottom. The Blue Deuce back up in the top 2. And back here, Newland and DeMerchant for position. This is for 7th. Trying to get you all the good racing here. Everybody pretty much single file as we look back up here towards the lead. As Bordeaux's led 29 laps so far out of the 62 as we just passed halfway in this race. 5 cautions. Unfortunately, part of this race so far. Got 3 retirees, Aaron Davis, Nick Northrup, and Nathan Hagar all out of the race, so only 11 trucks last. For now. We look back. There's Bobby Cheney, 2nd in points, right behind Kyle Putz there in 3rd. That is your points leader right now. If Putz were to take the checkered flag, he would likely be the champion. Good to see David Shutt watching. Probably watching the Grammys. Oh, Cressel knocking the wall down back there. Oh! Caution out again. The 6th time. See what happens to Nick. Gonna get that outside wall, and the Merchant almost got him. Caution out for the 6th time to Sour Patch Kid with a sour taste in his mouth, unfortunately, it looks like. Caution out. Let's see if we have pit stops here. Everybody's coming. And into their stalls. See if anyone, this might be an opportunity for somebody to go 2 tires. And Cheney's going to do it. Newland. There's your race off pit road. So Bobby Cheney will be your leader, but as I mentioned earlier, I didn't get a chance to talk to Kyle Putz here, so I'll talk to him for a quick second. We'll drag him back down here and have another word with him. Sorry to interrupt. Kyle Putz, you got a copy?
I got you.
Well, Kyle, we didn't get a chance to talk too long earlier, so I'm going to get a good conversation here with you real quickly. You got less than about to be 50 to go here in just a couple laps, and we're 1 to go again already. I ain't going to get a chance to talk to you, am I?
I don't know. You're half lap.
Well, anyways, how's the racing been?
It's been fun. I mean, I had to work for the lap led there early on, and then I figured, I can hang with these guys up front a little bit, and just been riding around, just trying to stay as close to Bobby as I can. That way he can't really gain much of the points. It's all about points racing today. I don't care who wins this race, as long as I finish within a position or two of Bobby. That's the whole goal.
Finally, a driver who speaks the truth when they're points racing. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, here we go. I still haven't had a chance to really talk to him. It's like they don't want me to talk to What's there something there? Anyways, so Bobby Cheney leads. Lap number 67 back to green after your 6th caution. Let's see if these 2 tires can work for Bobby. Everybody scattered. The Merchants down in the infield almost. Putz does not want to get himself into trouble right now, knowing that Cheney is leading this race. This will be the 10th lap led for Cheney. He's nowhere near the most laps led. The Merchant looking to the bottom. Putz going to hold on to the spot. Meanwhile, Bordeaux is all over Cheney. And Marcus diving to the bottom on Bordeaux. Ooh, Marcus up to 2nd. Kyle Putz now going to look underneath Newland. This is battle for 4th. Wendy's truck and the NOS Energy truck. And for the lead. Bobby's not going to give it up. He said he's going to race hard, which is not Bobby-like. But he's got to do what he's got to do. And Marcus is going to clear him. So new leader to Blue Deuce, so Marcus Richardson. Take that. Bordeaux going to go for 2nd. And he will take it. So Cheney going to fall back to 3rd. Now Putz is up to 4th. The Merchant is slide by for 5th. Oh, Beach! Able to save it. See what happened to him there. Looked like him and Newland might have touched. And I think Connor might have gotten Beach there in the right rear. We're still racing. 45 laps to go. Marcus Richardson out in front, Derek Bordeaux. Marcus has led 22 now laps tonight. And something's going on in the back. I just saw 3 wide back here. Newland continuing his free fall on the older tires. As now Connor Anton looking inside, not able to clear him yet. Not able to get him. And speaking of battle, here we are for the lead. This is about that time where we do this. All right, maybe not. Apparently, I don't have that camera here. I was looking for Dart Cam. Up there it is. I got it. Dart Cam. Oh, Bordeaux almost got the wall. Oh, wow, Bordeaux is racing hard trying to get it. Back at our top 2 boys in the points. There they are, nose to tail. Kyle's probably not even pushing it. He's going to sit right there behind Bobby. Both of them, as of right now, have 0 incident points as far as I know, unless something happened I didn't see. So right now, Bobby would gain one point, literally 1 point on Kyle Putz. Look up front, that battle, it's still there. Bordeaux is not giving up on Marcus. Take the view from the For Racers Only TV blimp. Your 2 best battles on the track are right here, first and second, and then third and fourth with Putz and Cheney. But I don't think Putz is putting too much pressure on Cheney, so this is pretty much the battle. Marcus, a little tank slapper there. So 35 laps to go from Phoenix. back here. This has become a 3-truck battle now. 3rd, 4th, and 5th as DeMerchant has joined it. It's all about 2.5 seconds back. Cheney's done a good job on the older tires. Back here, battle for the 6th position now as Nick Caressel and Connor Anton going after Newland on the older tires. Again tonight, we'll be back here live from Richmond International Raceway with the Gen 6 Series presented by Llama Dog Racing. And Sim Racing Authority will be here live for that tomorrow night. Before that, we'll have the Special Series from Wednesday night from Chicagoland from Sim Racing Authority. So stick around for those races on the way. As Anton will pass Newland and move him to 6th. Let's go back to his battle for the lead as Bordeaux's there. Laps to go here from Phoenix. You check on your points leaders. Kyle Puts right there in the back bumper of Cheney. They are going to race each other clean, as you know it. Oh, here we go. Puts is right there. Five different drivers have led a lap in this race. Marcus has led the most now, 39. Derek Bordeaux has led 33 laps. Cheney has led 14. Puts has led 2. Newland led 1. And Justin Gable has led 3 laps so far this evening. Back up to Marcus here, and Bordeaux slided sideways off of 4. That won't up the tires any. Oh, Marcus scraping it up a little bit there. There, 25 laps to go. Couple of things could get decided here tonight. As we look at the battle back here for the 7th position, Mark Newland and Nick Caressel. Austin Roberts starting to come into the picture himself. He's about 7/10 back in this battle. Oh, Marcus, look out. 22 to go. He's got about a half second. Back to Bordeaux. Let's look at the points leaders here. Again, Putz, I think he's just riding right behind Bobby. He knows that unless there's a really nice turnout next week, and when I say nice, somewhere about 20 cars, 17, 18, 19, 20 trucks, that'll be the only way Bobby will have a chance to win a championship next week at Homestead. If not, it's Kyle Putz's to lose. Now, I think Kyle's the first driver I've ever heard admit that, yeah, I'm points racing. Tomorrow night, these same two will go at it again. This time, Bobby's leading the points in the Gen 6 series, presented by Llama Dog Racing. And then right there in second is Kyle Putz. Mark is starting to stretch that lead out. In case you're wondering, it's up to a second now on Bordeaux. Then it's about 5 seconds back to these guys. And you see DeMerchant hanging off the tail of these two. And then it's still that pretty good battle back here with Newland, who's got rear end damage now. Caressel, Connor Anton's in here. Austin Roberts on this picture also. All these guys battling pretty hard. Make that 18 laps to go. So I mentioned 6 cautions in this race. It's been a little bit of a spin fest, but a pretty good green flag run here as we get closer and closer to the finish. As this battle continues for third, as I mentioned, I think Putz is just going to kind of ride. Here's your leaders. Off of turn 4, Marcus Richardson looking for win number 44 of his Sim Racing Authority career. Which I guess you could throw out the question, will Marcus get win number 50 before the end of next season for Sim Racing Authority? My guess, yes. Bordeaux is doing everything he can. Back at the, again, the leaders here, the point leaders. Bobby stretching a little bit on Kyle, so I don't know if Kyle's worn his tires out or if he's just kind of starting to struggle with the setup. This is the longest run we've had all evening. We'll look at previous times here real quickly as they cross the stripe. And Marcus by far fastest lap on the track. He's actually not by far. He's barely faster than Bordeaux. They're the two fastest. And outside of that, looks like Caressel actually with the fastest lap at 270. He's running back in 8th right now, racing hard with Newland. Let's go back here and watch this little battle. Next race as in next time we'll be on the air, or next race as in for this trucks? Tell you what, look at this. Bordeaux knocked off 2/10 on that lap. Tomorrow night. We'll be on tomorrow night. We'll have 2 races again. We're going to air the Saturday night, or I say Saturday night, the special series from Sim Racing Authority, the B cars from Wednesday night. We'll air that. Roughly, if I can get home quick enough, I'll do it somewhere in the 5:30 range, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then at 7:30, we'll be live for the Gen 6 cars. From Richmond. So that'll be the next time we're on the air. So this time, tomorrow night, we'll be on the air. But Bordeaux is here. 9 laps to go. Did he save his tires, maybe? I don't know how he could have. That right rear, he had it sticking out. I have no clue. I'm trying to figure out what you said there. I get a mic. How can I broadcast? Oh, is that either? Yeah. What? Here's that 3-truck battle for third. Looks like it's going to have to come down to some trucks showing up next Sunday at Homestead. If Cheney's going to have a chance to win the championship over Bordeaux. That's what I was trying to. I thought that's what you're saying. I'm just like, Look at this for the lead. Oh, he got the wall. That might have just killed Bordeaux's chances. And I say might. Oh, Kyle's right there. We got 2 battles here. Here's where I wish I could split screen. Kyle inside. I'm looking over here just to make sure Bordeaux is not side by side. Right now he's not. But these are your 2 point leaders right here going at it. Now Bordeaux's trying it. Oh, hanging out there. Oh, Marcus is gone. What happened to Marcus? Okay. Well, white flag is out. I have no clue what has just happened. If you're here, what? Did he just alt F4 out or something, or do you have something must have happened? But either way, Derek Bordeaux's going to steal one here at Phoenix. And off at turn 4, Bobby Cheney's going to get second. Putz will be third. And it's going to be, the championship might be all but, no. Wow. I feel bad for that cat. I'm just going to put it out there right now. I feel bad for the cat. All right, well, that's... Normally I talk to third place first, but since they're the points leaders here, I'm going to jump over and talk with Derek first. Well, we'll bring down Derek Bordeaux, who is in victory lane. And from what I'm reading on the stream, apparently the cat has knocked out the Marcus's internet. So, anyways, I guess the cat's a fan of Jimmy John's or something. What do you say, Derek?
I say, well, I should say good cat, but I'm gonna say bad cat, because, I don't know, I don't like to have the wins handing to me like that. We were gonna have a heck of a battle, had a blast racing Marcus. We were like both sideways off the corners, and, I don't know, I wouldn't want to race him for the win, not the cat unplugging his internet cord, but, I'll take it. A win is a win.
Yeah, I feel terrible for Marcus also. I'm right there with you. But I tell you what, we were sitting there watching. You guys were putting on a show. I mean, we were going back and forth from you and Marcus to Bobby and Kyle back there. It was just fun to watch.
It was pretty fun. I had a blast.
Oh, that's going to be Mark.
Racing Marcus, like I said, a pretty good race. The setup was a bitch to drive, especially on the long runs. I got so loose, and yeah, it's overall a good race, and I had a blast.
Well, nice job, Derek. Send a shout out to whoever you'd like to.
Yeah, I'd like to send a shout out to Marcus, Clean Racing, Hard Racing, you for broadcasting it live, and for Bobby and Austin for putting this great lead.
All right, Derek. Well, nice job. Congratulations on your win, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, 10-4.
All right, so Bordeaux's done. Let's bring
User
him.
left your
He
channel.
just left. We'll go put him up there. Let's go get Bobby Cheney here. Bobby Cheney, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, Bobby, because of a cat, you got a second instead of a third. But you and Kyle put on a fight, and I think Kyle was just kind of more riding behind you than anything, we'll be honest. But you did the best you could and got a second.
Yeah, I took 2 tires on that last stop, and it drove the same to about 15 to go, and it started getting wicked loose all the way into 3 exit, and it was just wrecking in 3 and 4. And I was just driving the wheels off it, trying to keep him by. He was trying. He just couldn't get the run to get a nose, but he was trying. And we got side by side that one time, and I just gassed it off, and it was wrecking sideways, but we had to stay in it. I mean, even though it was only a point I gained, I'm glad me and him can race for the championship clean. That's all that matters to me. I just want it clean. I don't want to take anybody out.
Well, knowing I think you got the 2 perfect guys to do that, I know Kyle will race you clean and vice versa. So it's going to come down to Homestead, but it looks like you're going to need some other people to show up to have a chance.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, either way, he deserves it. He's, big sister, and I've had a couple bad runs, and he's capitalized on it. But it's been fun. I'm glad technically he pretty much has it, but I'm glad we can still have a shot, going last race. It's always good for everybody in the league and everything. Of course, we're battling the Gen 6. There's just a couple points between us, so it should be fun. And like I said, I'm glad to do it with him, and we can do it clean.
Well, you kind of mentioned the Gen 6 part, so if we want to take a positive out of something, you're leading that series.
Yeah, it ain't by much, but we're leading it, and we'll just keep doing what we're doing. All you can do is run and let the cards fall.
There you go. We got a 16-point deficit going into Homestead next week. So best of luck to you, Bobby, and go ahead and send a shout out whoever you like.
just all the viewers that are watching and you for broadcasting this and all the drivers that showed up tonight. I mean, we don't have no drivers. There's no sim racing authority, so I thank them for coming out and like I say, I thank Kyle. Just for racing me clean, and hopefully we can have a good run again.
All right, Bobby. Well, nice job.
Yep.
Cheney going to finish in the second position tonight, second in points, still behind this guy who will finish third tonight and is the points leader by 16 going into Homestead. Kyle Putz, talk about your run tonight.
Oh man, first I just gotta say what a hell of a run there with Bobby. Those last 40, 50 laps, whatever we went green. Um, I was giving her all that I had, and I knew that he was on 2 tires, and I knew that he was a little loose, and for some reason the setup, if you just gave it a little too much off the corner, it just wheel spin and want to go around on you. So there were plenty of times where I realized I was faster than him in 1 and 2, and I'd back up turn 1 a little bit, see if I can get him off the corner, and just go to put the power down, and there's no grip there, and have to regroup, chase him back down, and try it again. But yeah, I mean that was one hell of a race. Like Bobby said, I was listening to his interview. I didn't even expect it to go that long with the couple cautions that we had at the beginning. I figured, everybody would come down and we'd have like a 20-lap shootout for the win. But I'm glad I could race Bobby that hard the last, that whole last run. Him and I, we've had many pretty epic battles. And other than that, yeah, that was a blast. That was probably one of my most favorite races, other than when one hit it at Chicago earlier on in the year.
Well, you got a 16-point lead going into Homestead next week, so we wish you the best. And as I said to Bobby, I'll turn the tables on you. You do got to get him in a Gen 6 car still.
Yeah, and quite honestly, I'll be looking forward to tomorrow night. We're at Richmond at night for 180 laps. And Bobby and I we've had our fair share of running well there. We've had our battles there. I know there's been a couple races where we finished 1-2 there, so it'll definitely be interesting. I know I'll have to bring my A game because I know Bobby's not going to bring any less than that. It'll be tough. Hopefully we're able to race as clean as we were tonight. I'm sure we will. If it's Bobby, we'll run hard, but we won't run each other into the wall. And hopefully we'll be able to leave tomorrow night with the points lead heading into Homestead.
All right, Kyle, we'll send your shout out to whoever you like to.
Well, first of all, I want to send Mr. Nicholas Kressel a little shout out there. He caught a little unfortunate event where Newland and I kind of got together after turn 4 earlier on in the race, and he went to check up for it, and the truck just snapped around and sent him to the inside wall. And but other than that, I just I want to thank all the guys for being in the race. Thank Bobby for one hell of a run. Thank you for broadcasting this. Both Austin and Bobby for putting on this entire season. It's been a blast. No matter what happens next week, I know that there will always be another season. This is the best place to run, best league to run in. But yeah, other than that, the viewers watching, I hope they enjoyed that great race, and we'll head on to next week.
Well, nice job, Kyle. Before you leave, you and I, we like to throw out the pun jokes. And I'm sure we both agree we feel bad for Marcus's situation after his cat, but just had to say JT Stig is beating us to the punch, calling Marcus's issue a catastrophic failure.
Yeah, I'll give him that one, but Marcus wasn't putzing around the track like I was, so he's still got one up on me.
Oh, there you go. So, well, nice job, Kyle. And we'll see what happens next week.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, Kyle Putz, your
User left
third
your
place
channel.
finisher and point leader by 16 going into the finale at Homestead next week. Here is your final results. Derek Bordeaux, your winner. Bobby Cheney, second. Kyle Putz, third. Seth DeMerchant, fourth. Connor Anton, your top 5. Mark Newland, 6th. Nick Caressel, 7th. Austin Roberts, 8th. Mr. Beach, 9th. Justin Gable, 10th. Marcus, unfortunately, he's going to finish 11th. I feel terrible about that. That's one of those things that's like me on pit road in that race on Wednesday. It's just like, what else can happen? We just saw it. Nick Northrup, 12th. Aaron Davis, 13th. Nathan Hagar, your 14 finishers in the race. As I mentioned, the point standings, Putz leads by 16 over Cheney. It is a 2-horse race. Gable's pretty much got third locked up. Cressel and Northup will fight for fourth. That ought to be interesting. Marcus Richardson's right there, too. He's got a chance to get fourth also. So looks like that point battle for 4th through 8th is going to be pretty tight. So, all right, it's going to do it. Hopefully you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. We'll be back on tomorrow afternoon about 5:30 or so for the special series from Sim Racing Authority from Wednesday night. We'll get that on, and then we'll be live from Richmond for the Gen 6 series. Until then, guys, enjoy your night. Go to simracingauthority.com, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy your Sunday night. Enjoy the Grammys if you're watching it or whatever you are watching, Walking Dead, so on and so forth. Later.